We're joined once again by Greg Jennings. But Skip, let's start with you. How should the NFL deal with this?
This is not 20/20 hindsight on my part because I immediately tweeted about this, that it was outrageous that Richard Sherman got away with a free shot of a cheap shot with no penalty. And Mike Mularkey said yesterday, I'm going to quote him, the outcome of what happened was that the penalties nullified each other because clearly, I'm going to stop down for a second. The Titans were outraged that Richard Sherman took off and went helmet to helmet and blasted their quarterback slightly out of bounds, enough out of bounds that it was an out of bounds hit. So Mike Mularkey continues that obviously the Titans all jumped all over Richard Sherman, got in his face, and flags flew, and all of a sudden canceled out. So Mike continues. Basically, Richard Sherman got a clean shot at our quarterback, and there was no penalty. There was no negative ramification for their team with that hit that he put on our quarterback, which we may bring up to the competition committee about a rule change. I'm good with that because I don't love the college rule, automatic ejection for targeting. Because it's so subjective, and I'm like, I don't know, but it's one shot, and all of a sudden you're gone. Mm-hmm. But maybe something needs to be imposed here in which the DBs, the linebackers, whoever, they think twice about that kind of hit. Maybe they're disqualified for the rest of that quarter, maybe for a half.
No.
Well, I don't know. You can't get away with that because clearly, do you have a problem with all of his offensive linemen jumping in Richard's face and getting flags for it?
No, they did exactly what they should do.
So it's a free shot, and Richard's smart enough to know, hey, if I take this shot on the sideline, they're all going to come after me. I'm going to be the villain. Flags are going to fly, and I get away with it. It's a free shot of a cheap shot, and you've got to have a new rule to stop that.
They've already said if you hit a player out of bounds, it's a 15-yard penalty. Now, they could have not reacted and got the 15-yard penalty, but they did what most linemen and most teams would do. They were going to protect their quarterback. Skip, the quarterback is already the most protected player on the field.
And he should be.
Okay, but once he starts, guess what? He's not a quarterback once he starts to run. They say he treat him as a runner, as a running back and a wide receiver. So I don't see 8. As a matter of fact, I see 8 plus any other number that comes after 8. So 80, 81 through 89. So he's a runner. The same way they do Cam Newton, the same way they peel RG3's cap. Guess what? Mariota, you want to run? I'm going to give you some of what we gave them.
Oh, so you're going to go on the fly, helmet to helmet? Really?
I'm going to try. Woo. Hold on. Was the play lead? What was it helmet to helmet or out of bounds?
Both.
What did they call?
They just called personal foul.
Okay, then. So it wasn't helmet to helmet.
Well, I don't know.
I'm trying to.
I think they got lost in the shuffle because it was nearly a riot broke out on the field.
What, as a defender, what I would try to do, I'm going to try to deter you from running. If you want me to treat you as a quarterback, stay in the pocket and throw the ball. Because once you start running the football, I'm going to treat you like Zeke. I'm going to try to split your dome. I'm going to stop you from running. You do it. Hey, nothing, the play breaks down, but you better get out. Instead of, trying to get that extra yard, you better get out of bounds 3 yards earlier because I'm coming. And also.
And I'm going to cheap shot you?
No, that wasn't a cheap shot. Stop, Skip.
It wasn't a cheap shot? Are you kidding?
It was a play out of bounds. He got hit out of bounds. Okay, it happened. It wasn't as worse as the one he did on the kicker last year.
Helmet to helmet? It's classic college targeting. That's what he would have been ejected in a college game. He would have.
Greg, take it away. But here's the thing. Also, his defense was getting it handed to him. So I'm going to try to send a message and get us fired up. I'm going to try to get us going.
All right. And you got away with it.
Hey, I got us going, too.
Look, it was a foul. I did not like it, but in this game that we play, that is what takes place. A quarterback running outside the pocket, gaining yards. He gets hit on the brink of going out of bounds. Probably, if that's the question, how should the league handle it? They handled it the way they should have.
He's a yard out of bounds when the collision.
Here's my thing. If this is Logan Ryan on the Tennessee Titans hitting Russell Wilson, Richard Sherman, Michael Bennett,
Yeah.
Cam Chancellor, they all respond the same way the Tennessee Titans bench
They
did.
would.
Yeah.
So it's one of those rules
Correct, yeah.
where
You protect
if
the
it's my quarterback, I don't like it. If it's yours, this is how we play the game.
You know what? He should have been flagged for 2 15-yard penalties so
first-
that one superseded the
No,
rest.
no,
because there are 2 things that happen. You hit him out of bounds, and you went helmet to helmet. I don't care if it's a receiver or whoever.
There is no helmet to helmet on a runner. So I can go head to head with you.
Oh, please.
And here's another thing.
Guys!
Another issue that I have with it is he's being draped by a defender already. And I get it, he's a quarterback, and if it was a receiver or a running back, we're not even having this discussion.
Right.
But it's a quarterback. So in this
Who's
game,
running, so he's now a receiver.
you just naturally try to protect the quarterback. You don't really try to take a shot like that on a quarterback.
Yeah, you do.
But when your defense is struggling, you take that shot because you're trying to send a message to your opponent and, more importantly, to your other 10 defender players that, look, we have to become the
That is
Legion of
correct.
Boom that everybody
And by the way,
expects us
speaking
to
to your
be.
struggling point, Shannon's pick to win the Super Bowl just fell to 1 and 2
That's okay.
because of what happened in
You make
Tennessee.
it. Hold on. You make
1
it.
and 2.
You make it seem like the division leader, like they're 0-3.
Oh.
But here's the thing: if I was a defender, my nickname would be Knock Fire, because I'm gonna knock fire out your quarterback.
Not fire.
I'm gonna knock
I don't
fire
think that
out your
would
quarterback.
stick. I just don't think it sticks.
Because they already know
pretty
your
lame.
quarterback running skip.
Yeah.
He's not a quarterback. He's Adrian Peterson. He's Zeke Elliott. What am I trying to do to them? I'm trying to punish you. I'm trying to deter you from running because you're making my job hard, Skip. I'm trying to cover this guy down the field,
Why do
and
you
you
constantly
running.
try to devalue the position of quarterback in the National
I ain't trying to devalue it.
Because you're trying to say that you made John Elway?
No, see, there you go. See, there you go.
Well,
all
see,
I'm
he made Aaron Rodgers. I give him that.
all
I didn't
Did
make
you
it.
not make the catch of
Get-
catch that got
I
him
made
his
a,
one
I
ring?
made a great catch. He made a great throw.
I said,
Yeah, I thought
I
you
used to
made
tell
a
him on the
great
sideline, get it, Romo, knock his, you know what out. Get
Romanowski,
it!
not Tony Romo.
No, no,
Yes.
not that-
Oh,
no, not
if
that
he'd hit,
Romo.
if he'd hit Tony Romo like he did Kerry Collins when he broke his jaw,
It'd be 6 months, right?
Although I have to imagine Greg got more than 1 pair of gloves for,
Did you
for
get?
practice.
Did you only get 1 pair when you're?
Greg came in the 2000s.
Yeah, but he was like,
I-
what, your third?
I didn't get 1 pair. I mean,
Shannon tried to tell us that that he got
We-
1 pair of gloves because he was the 7th round pick.
I'll put it like
you
this.
got more than 1 pair of gloves.
I got 1 pair of gloves.
Stop the
I'm gonna put it to you like this. We played a game in Kansas City, and Carl Mecklenburg had Mecklenburg written in Sharpie. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's just say his jersey, somehow it wasn't there, and it had Mecklenburg written in Sharpie on the back. So
As in Shannon Sharpe?
no, it was Mecklenburg written in Sharpie on the Bronco jersey. His original jersey, I don't know where it was.
I just
Stop
don't even
it.
know what that
Oh.
means. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few segments from the newest show on FS1, First Things First, with Chris Carter and Nick Wright.